A place we've all loved at some point. Maybe it was even where you bought your first game. But somehow, this beloved gaming sanctuary has rapidly turned into a symbol of pure electronic evil to gamers everywhere.
You may still shop at this stop for games, but don't worry. By the end of this video, you will most likely cancel your pre-orders and never step foot in this hellhole ever again.
This is Musso Games' Top 10 Reasons to Never Shop at Gamestop. Featuring Nathaniel Bandy.
Hi!
Number 10. Warranties are lies. Have you ever found a month-old GameStop receipt and said to yourself, wow, I can barely even read that? If so, then you've stumbled upon a GameStop secret. Printing on receipt paper that is literally designed so the ink fades. And this is what they print their 1-year warranties on, meaning you will come back 3 months later with a scratched disc and a blank receipt, and they will give you the beautifully generic response of, sorry, but there's nothing we can do. Well, fuck you. The only reason this is number 10 is because it's technically a myth and there's no really definitive answer whether or not it's true, but with the testimonies from former employees and with the amount of GameStop receipts I've had that have went blank on me, I believe it. And it's bullshit.
Number 9. Pre-orders are useless. Let me start off with saying that pre-orders are great. Securing yourself a copy of the game and sometimes even including bonus content is just wonderful. But then there's pre-ordering at GameStop. Pre-ordering anything here is about as useful as bringing bottled water to a diving excursion. Just a big waste of time. Sure, that GameStop exclusive gold dildo for Saints Row 4 is tempting, but just let it go, my friend. Ask any GameStop employee how many times a game is completely sold out. The answer will be never. Not to mention, GameStop is notorious for selling other people's pre-orders. Well, that does a lot of fucking good. Pre-ordering a game just to have them tell you they've accidentally sold it. Well, excuse me while I accidentally burn your building to the fucking ground. Save yourself from the frustration and just pre-order at Best Buy or Amazon. Let the gold dildo go, man. Just let it go.
Number 8. Money, money, and more money. Oh god. Okay. Now I know how obvious this is, but Jesus H. Christ. The greediness of GameStop is fucking ridiculous. You can go to their store, place 47 great games in their lap, and they'll turn around and hand you $30 in store credit. What? Oh, you wanted cash? Oh, good luck with that one. You're better off playing Superman 64 for 800 hours and trying not to blow your head off. My question to everyone who still trades their games in at GameStop is simply, why? You pay $60 for a game, go home, play it, beat it, bring it back the very next morning, trade it in, and they hand you $25 fucking in store credit only. And then they put that same exact copy you just handed them on the shelf for $55. That is insanity. Of course, blame also goes to the people who buy used games for $55, which makes you an idiot, by the way, but this video isn't about them. Point is, GameStop is run by greedy bastards. Don't give them your money. Moving on. Number 7. Power-up reward cards. Oh, this one's too easy. We all know the power-up cards. They cost $15 a year, with a subscription to Game Informer, that's a gaming magazine, and they're pretty much Action 52. A waste of money and a waste of fucking time. I bought a power-up reward card the day they came out. I wanted to see this new reward system that GameStop was offering. GameStop? Giving back to the players? A miracle. Yeah, well, I should have known better. After years of accumulating points, not even spending a single one, I finally decided to use them. I'm never going back anyway, and after all these years, I have to be able to get something amazing, right? Nope. Just a hoodie. A Titanfall hoodie is the biggest thing I could redeem. So after spending thousands of dollars on games, I get a code for a $20 hoodie. Thanks, GameStop. Oh, and by the way, the code they gave me didn't even work.
Number 6. Organization. Have you ever gone to GameStop, looked for a game for what feels like hours, given up and asked an employee to just have them look for the same amount of time and not find it either? You are not alone. We've all walked out with a blank case before, but Mark has more on that later. What I'm talking about is the absolutely frustrating organization at this stupid store. PlayStation games on Xbox shelves, game cases on the floor, or crammed into a discount bin wherever it fits? My favorite is the quote-unquote alphabetical organization. That's alphabetical? I guess I've never heard of that alphabet. I didn't even know there were other alphabets, to be honest. GameStop must know something we don't, because their games are clearly supposed to be in alphabetical order. Just a more, sophisticated alphabetical order, I guess. And yes, this is sarcasm.
Number 5. Blank boxes. This may be nitpicking, but it drives me so effing crazy that GameStop can't afford to buy a printer and paper. They obviously have unlimited money when it comes to printing that same picture of fucking deformed kids and a squirrel on speed doing anything but playing video games. How can you print 600 million of those, but not of actual covers for the games? I know, copyright, but fuck copyright. Do it anyway. Or design your own covers. I don't care, just do anything other than a blank box, you a-holes. And one more thing. You know those price stickers you guys put on your games that are attached with cement and super glue? Knock that shit off!
Number 4. Broken games. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Oh, the joy of buying a game, putting it in your console, and then seeing this. Failed to authorize disc. Fuck you, GameStop. You know, you seem to check the games like a fucking detective when people trade in the games, but when you sell them? Screw it. Who cares if it doesn't work? Not our problem. No, it's not your problem. It's mine now. I bought the fucking game. How is it that Best Buy checks the disc, reshrinks the games, and then puts them nicely on the shelf in a wonderfully organized manner? Oh, that's right, because they're a real business, and you're a cheap skank on the corner. Good thing I have less than 7 days to return this broken game. Did I mention, fuck you yet?
Number 3. Used games aren't new. Oh, this is absolutely one of the most aggravating things on the planet, in my opinion. What's your definition of a brand new game? Unopened, right? Still sealed. Not according to GameStop. What's their definition, you ask? Not played. See, according to GameStop, they can open a game, take everything out of the box, put the disc in some paper sleeve that scratches it, put the empty box on the shelf, and then sell it to you for $60. I don't know about you, but once a game is opened, to me, it's no longer fucking new. I'm not saying it's used, but it sure as hell isn't sealed. Some people don't even know they do this, which is fine. I mean, most people wouldn't expect that a business would sell an open box as something new, but I swear it's real. Go to a GameStop. Look at the shelf of new releases. All of those boxes came from somewhere. This isn't like an X-Files conspiracy or anything. They've tried to sell me the open copies before, and I told them, fuck no. There have even been accounts of GameStop selling new open DS games, people buying them at full price, and finding a save on the cartridge. Interesting. I thought these games were new. Oh, that's right. GameStop employees are allowed to borrow used games for free, and what's stopping them from buying a new copy? Not like they have to open the box or anything. Oh, this one pisses me off so much I can't even explain. If you have ever bought an open game at full price, you deserve to be punched square in the face. You heard me. Number 2. Asshole employees. I mean, where do I even start with this one? It's astonishing the kind of people GameStop hires. They either don't know anything about games, don't know where anything is, they're lazy, don't pay attention to customers, try to sell you a fucking piece of plastic 80 times, or are just plain rude. My most hated GameStop employees, though, are the fanboys. Those employees that scoff at you when you pick up an Xbox game because their precious PlayStation is superior, or vice versa. I went into a GameStop once, bought an Xbox 360 Slim and a Prince of Persia game. Man, was that a mistake. Not because of the system or the game, I love both, but because of the employee that rang me up. Apart from him handling the 360 like it was indestructible, calling the system garbage, and hitting on my girlfriend to the point where she had to walk out the door, he also had some very strong feelings about my game choice. He started out basically by saying how stupid I was to be buying Prince of Persia and not Red Dead Redemption. After him going on about how Red Dead Redemption is 60 hours and Prince of Persia is only 8, he also had something to add about the PlayStation. He claimed that not only is the PlayStation 3 superior to the 360 I was buying, but that the PlayStation Move controller is one of the most brilliant things in gaming, and in no way is a copy of the Wii. I just kinda watched as he said how wrong I was with my choices that day, and that I should change them. After the little guy got all tuckered out, I finally had to tell him the truth. That's great, man, but I already own Red Dead Redemption, the PS3, and the PlayStation Move controllers. Your little tantrum was pointless. Finish ringing me up so I can leave. Thanks.
Rock on, Mark. You know, as a matter of fact, I've got my own little GameStop story I'd like to share. I was actually pre-ordering something for the first and the last time at GameStop. I pre-ordered Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Everything was going perfectly fine, and then the employee there asked if I wanted to go to the midnight release. I asked what day of the week it was, and he said it was Tuesday. I told him I couldn't go because I had school that morning. I actually had an exam going on. And then he proceeded to make fun of me for not going to the midnight release. This guy was trying to convince me that playing a fucking video game was more important than getting a college education. What an idiot.
And number 1, overall customer experience. There is no better way to put it. The overall experience of going to GameStop is just fucking awful. There's literally nothing positive I can say about this stupid store. My only wish is that they will see this video and maybe actually change some things. But that's like wishing for Steve Buscemi to win Prom King. Which probably isn't gonna happen. At the end of the day, no one's forcing us to go. It just sucks that pretty much the only store that's just for video games is such a piece of shit. I want to like the store, but I can't.
Agreed. This place sucks. I'll never go back, nor should anyone else. Just stay away. It's gaming hell, where dreams go to die, people get ripped off, and you leave with a broken product. Fuck you, GameStop. I hope you burn and die in a hole.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And thanks to Nathaniel Bandy for joining me on this rant. I think you guys would love his stuff, so click that top link in the description to check out his channel. Like my face, book page, and follow me on Twitter. I'll see you all in the next video. Outro, please.
Speed up. Speed up.